Hi plant friends, today it's a relaxing plant chore video. Today I'll be repotting my Ficus Tineke and my Euphorbia candelabra lactea. I've had this Ficus Tineke for a year and a half. I rescued her from the garden center where she was badly sunburnt. Her first 6 months in my care, she dropped a lot of leaves, but last summer she started pushing out new leaves and new branching. She still has a little bit of brown leaves, but she's finally settled down and she's recovering quite nicely. Time to repot her into a nice big comfy pot. I'm also repotting the Euphorbia candelabra lactea. I've had this plant for about 6 months and she's still sitting in that plastic pot from the nursery. I'll be reusing a lot of the soil, but just to top it off, I've got some potting soil. This potting soil has a lot of perlite, so it's very light and airy. The outside of the root ball is very dry, but when you look underneath and feel, it's quite damp and moist inside. This is a prime example on why new plant mom and dads should invest in a plant moisture meter. You might have noticed that this pot does not have any drainage holes, so I'll be very careful when watering. Now that I know that her root ball is quite damp, I'll actually hold off watering for the next 1 to 2 weeks. After that, I will water her very sparingly, about 1 to 2 cups of water per week. Over the last year and a half while she's been recovering, for fertilizer, I've been giving her slow release fertilizer, and I sprinkle a little bit of that in her soil every 3 months. Two days before repotting, I gave this plant a nice soak of water. Before that, I haven't watered her in over a month. I'm also curious to see how well draining this soil is and how much moisture it's held onto over the last 2 days. The soil is light and airy, and after being soaked 2 days ago, it's dried out quite nicely. It is still moist, but not soaking wet. This is a nice soil mixture for cacti and succulents. It has a bit of sand with the potting soil and little chunks of orchid bark. You'll notice that the root system is not very big. This is not one of those plants that I'm going to soak very often. I'm going to water it very sparingly, especially since I'm moving her to a bigger pot. I don't want her soil to be soaked with water because she won't be able to drink that up. Again, with this plant, I'm going to only water her maybe once a month and probably about 2 cups of water. This plant requires a lot of sunlight, so she'll be in a south-facing window where she'll get about 6 hours of direct sunlight in the winter. In the summer, I'm going to put her on a balcony where she'll get loads of sun, probably about 12 to 14 hours. For feed, I'm going to use slow-release fertilizer, and I'll sprinkle a little bit in her soil every 3 months. Thanks for watching this relaxing plant chore. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment, and follow me on Instagram at Life of Bellina.